Good morning, VEDA and Booktubeathon. I'm not going to do the Booktubeathon challenge for today because I don't really feel like doing a book review, but I will give you an update on what I've been reading. So far I have finished Death of a Salesman, Angel Version of the Old Dominion, The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making, and I feel like there was one, oh yeah, and Hector and The Search for Happiness. So those 4 books, and then last night I read The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas, which is the 5 novellas which are leading up to the Throne of Glass series, and I read this before, so it was a really quick reread, but I can't decide if this counts as 5 books or as 1 because they're 5 novellas all in one volume. So I don't know. What are your thoughts? Does this count as 5 or as 1? And also, I should not read this book all in one sitting, which I should have remembered from the first time I read this because it kind of leaves me emotionally paralyzed. And then I also started the Little Paris Bookshop by Nina George. I got this from the library, and the premise was so cute. I just couldn't not pick it up. So I'm about, I don't know, maybe about halfway through. Yeah, I'd say about halfway-ish, maybe a little less than half. So, yeah. And today's VEDA topic is hobbies you wish you could share with people. I didn't really think I had anything to share, but then I was watching Amanda's video, and I realized that my answer is really similar to hers. Like, most of my friends in real life, not to say that you guys aren't my real life friends, but you know, my friends that I know here outside of the internet, we share a lot of the same hobbies. Like, we love to read and write and theater and music, and we have a lot of the same interests, or we have varying interests, but there's at least a couple that we all have in common, except for vlogging. Like, even a couple of my friends blog, or even if they don't blog, they kind of get it and they appreciate blogging. But vlogging, not so much. I have maybe one friend who might kind of get it and understand it. Beyond that, I don't. I mean, I even remember my first year doing VEDA, I made the mistake of putting up my videos on Facebook. And I was hanging out with my friends one day, and one of my friends found the video and, like, teased me a lot for it. I mean, granted, he and I aren't really friends anymore, and they weren't really that good of a friend if they were teasing me that much. But it did make me really self-conscious about videoing in public, talking about things like VEDA or BookTube and stuff, because I feel like, I don't know, that I just don't really understand it as much, especially like if I had like thousands of viewers or something, maybe they would be like, oh, that's really cool, but I have not even 200, although I think I'm only a couple people away from 200. It makes me really appreciate you guys all the more because you get it, but then you also get the whole, like, doing something that other people might not understand, or like if we had weird quirks or habits, everyone in VEDA appreciates them, and we're kind of like, that's cool, you do you, we love you anyway, and we have the best community ever, and it just makes me really happy. And speaking of hobbies, so for Music Day, I really want to play my ukulele. I will warn you, I'm not the greatest ukulele player, I'm not the best singer. I'm not awful by any means, but I'm not amazing either. But I still really want to do something, and so if you have suggestions of things you might want me to play and / sing, let me know in the comments, because I want to do something that at least you guys might like. So yeah, I love your faces, and I'll see you tomorrow.